Well, I've got good news and I've got bad news for you. The airline industry wants to give you lots of money. The bad news is this has to happen to you first.
But do you care about your passengers?
Don't let that be you. If you're kicked off a flight, then your flight owes you money. Now, there are two kinds of bumping. There's voluntary denied boarding and there's involuntary denied boarding. The most common type is voluntary denied boarding. That's where you're getting ready to board the flight and the airline realizes it's sold more seats than there are passengers. And so they ask for volunteers. Now, when you volunteer, when you raise your hand and you say, I want to give up my seat, it's a negotiation. They start with offering you a couple $100, maybe a voucher or two. And if the airline doesn't get enough people, then they start to raise the amount. They keep going higher and higher, all the way up until $10,000. That's the highest amount that an airline can offer. $10,000 in vouchers. That's a lot of money. Now, what you have to remember is that the airline really needs to tell you what the restrictions are on that voucher. Can you use it internationally or only domestically? What's the expiration on it? Is it only you who can use it, or can you transfer it to someone else? And also, can you get it in writing? Those are all things that you need to answer before you say yes to the offer. With an involuntary denied boarding, that's where they can't find any volunteers and they start to actually kick people off the flight. When an airline does that, then it has to actually offer you cash, and the cutoff point is 1 hour. So if it can get you on the next flight and you arrive there within an hour, you're good. But if you have a delay of more than 1 hour, it has to start compensating you anywhere from $775 to $1,550. Here's the bottom line. If you're denied boarding, the airline owes you money. And it can't just be a voucher. It's gotta be real money that they're giving you. It has to be actual cash. Now, you can be kicked off a flight for a lot of different reasons, not just if the airline oversells the flight. If an airline denies you boarding for those reasons, like let's just say that you misbehave, no compensation is due. So that's something to remember. If your flight is oversold, you're gonna get some real money from your airline. Instead of getting mad, you can get even. You can reach out to me anytime, and I'm always happy to help you.